Hi there, Aquarius, and welcome back to Star Lotus Tarot. This is your tarot forecast for the week of November 15th through to the 21st. I went ahead, shuffled the cards, laid them all out. Let's see what's going on for Aquarius. First up, we have Major Arcana the Hermit reversed, followed then by the Ten of Swords reversed. Next, we have the Nine of Swords reversed, followed then by Major Arcana the Wheel of Fortune in the upright, and lastly, we have the Eight of Swords reversed. Okay, Aquarius, you have the 8, 9, and 10 of Swords all reversed. Maybe this is for a certain set of Aquarius that have just gone through something. Okay, let's start off with Major Arcana the Hermit in the reverse position. Well, this is a return to action. So this is Virgo energy. Some of you could be connected with the Virgo, but this could be you finally done with your hermit phase. Maybe you were in hermit phase, you were hiding away from everybody for some reason or another, and it could be you're coming out of it. For others of you, you could have been spending considerable amount of time researching, or with your nose in a computer or a book or something like that. You could have been maybe even studying for a course or something like that, but it's done now. It's like you're like, I got my information, I'm ready to come out now and join the land of the living. So here you are this week, rejoining the rest of us, Aquarius. That's where you've been. Seems like you've been hiding. So coming right at the beginning of the week, we have the Ten of Swords in the reverse position. Interesting, because the Ten of Swords in the upright can point to that last straw where we just feel like, I can't deal with this anymore. This certain situation that keeps coming up over and over again. It could be at work, could be with a relationship. It could be, on many levels. It could be, tired of dealing with the same old problem. I keep coming up against it, whether it be financial, health, relationship issues. But when it's reversed, this is where we're finally done with it. We're no longer ruminating there anymore. We're now ready to let go of it. This is about healing from a situation that kind of bottomed out. So you come into the week already healing, and that healing energy leads to the Nine of Swords in reverse. So you're no longer losing any sleep over it. So it tells me some of you were in the 9 and 10 of Swords in the upright position. You were really worried, really stressed about something. And it was, really getting to the point where it was the last straw. But this is being relieved this week at the beginning of the week. Something is changing. And maybe that's why you're coming out of the hermit phase. Something is changing and it's bringing relief in. So there's definitely relief coming towards you over, I don't know, you'll have to leave a comment in the comment section below or email me if this resonates for you. But something is happening here with some of my Aquarians, and you guys were really stressed out about what, it seems like it was one particular thing. Aquarians are in a better place astrologically with, Jupiter in your sign and all that. But there was one maybe hangover from the last few years, that a situation that kept repeating and over. But I think you're finally done with it now. It looks like that one last little situation that was really aggravating you is now coming to an end. Now, moving on towards the weekend, you have the beautiful Wheel of Fortune. See, speaking of Jupiter's wheel, here we go. It's moving in your favor towards the end of the week. It could be a lucky break for some of you. Now, I don't know if it's connected to what's going on with that Ten of Swords. Could be something completely different. Could be connected to it as well. There could be a change up. Maybe if this was a relationship situation that hit the skids, it could be there's a change up. And, the wheel is now moving in your direction, so you're not dealing with this situation any longer. For others of you, it could just be representation of a lucky break. Sometimes the Wheel of Fortune can be where we're just at the right place at the right time, and things are clicking in, just, making sense. Sometimes we walk into a store, we buy a lottery ticket or online, whatever the case may be, and you win a few dollars, and it's like, whoa. Sometimes it can be where they're posting your dream job online, and you're like, wow, I can't believe that, this is being posted. This is what I always wanted. It could be that you land that job that you wanted. It could be anything in terms of, you could, be walking down the street and pop in for a coffee, and then you meet the love of your life, and it's that kind of lucky, fluky kind of thing going on. The Wheel of Fortune is good to have in the upright position. It could be that Jupiter's getting ready to leave you that gift that I always tell people about when Jupiter is leaving your sign or leaving, your financial sign or something. It's going to leave you a little gift. So Jupiter is getting ready to move into Pisces, your financial sign. So it could be that maybe there's a little gift here that the universe will throw your way. It's always nice, right? And then the last card you have is the Eight of Swords in the reverse position. Like I said, you have the 8, 9, and 10 all in reverse, but that's good because the Eight of Swords in the upright position is where we feel restricted, where we feel trapped. We could be up in our head too much, thinking and overthinking a situation, and it's making us sort of panic almost, like we're trapped in a situation. Some of you could literally be trapped in a situation, feel that way in terms of where you are physically. You could be in your home, you could be incarcerated, you could be in, again, this is about being restricted or feeling restricted. Especially, Aquarius, you are an air sign, so air signs tend to be up in their heads a lot. So a lot of times the Eight of Swords represents thoughts that can make us feel trapped in a situation. The reality is, like in this particular card, all she has to do is take the blindfold off, and there's many escape routes, right? She can go through. She's choosing to stay in the blindfold because sometimes it's her thoughts are ruminating around so much in her head, it's making her feel trapped. When in reality, she isn't. She just needs to release herself. And that's what is happening with you at the end of the week. There is a release here. For some of you, you are literally being released from something that has been extremely restrictive to you. It could be a relationship, could be a job, could be anything. This is just being released. This is like, okay, I don't have to deal with that anymore. And it makes so much sense when you look at the beginning of the week with the 10 of Swords and the 9 of Swords in reverse. We're no longer having to deal with a situation that made us feel really restricted, or it could be that it made us feel up in our head too much. Maybe we're overthinking a situation, and because now there's a break here in the situation, so we at least don't have to think about it anymore. So now we feel released from it. So interesting and pretty wild reading. I was not expecting that. It just kind of came out of the blue. But that's what I have for you, Aquarius. I really hope that the reading helped you. And if it did, please feel free to like, share, and subscribe. And don't be shy to leave a comment and let us know what's happening, if this resonated for you and how so. So bye-bye for now. Take care. Namaste.